Good evening, President Kelly and Commissioners, and good evening to all the caring persons from Charles County. First question I'd pose to you is, and I'm sure you know why waterfront property is so valuable? The answer is simple. They're just not making it anymore. And that's why I'm here to speak to my concerns about Mattawoman Creek. I'm a full-time hunting and fishing guide, book author, and outdoor writer. I have been fishing full-time on Mattawoman Creek since 1982, and there isn't a man, alive or dead, that has more time on that water than I. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I recall back when Henry Thomas, the guy that worked his entire life on the Navy base, once said to me, he said, "Ken," he said, "we dumped enough acid into Mattawoman Creek to burn the feet off the ducks." Just think about that one. I also know that the Navy was blatant in their pollution. They burnt off and made explosions and made a mess out of the entire creek. And I had reason to show one of their explosions on national TV. And I got accused of, like, treason or what have you. I fought them for years and years because all of their outfalls, their wastewater went directly to the creek. I fought for a wastewater treatment plant, and Captain Nicholson took over command, and you know what? We got it. We got it. He took me fishing. I didn't take him, and he said, "Ken, thank you for doing that." Now, as bad as they've been, they're now the best neighbor we got. The Navy base is our best neighbor. What they're doing to help us with the creek and the restoration of the banks is pleasant to see and a great step up. But what Charles County has done to Mattawoman Creek is unconscionable. And what your plan is going to do is totally destroy it. Simple. You're at the 50% mark right now. In my tenure, in my short tenure over 40 years, that creek is silted in 50%. It's not what it once was. You don't have the visitors, the aquatic visitors like the yellow perch and the white perch and eels and such. They're not coming there no more. It's not the creek it was, and it's the county's planner's fault. Simple as that. The sewage treatment plant failures, and you say your plans are good. I mean, your sewage treatment plant failures are blatant. And I mean, not even advertised, but I'm on the creek. I see it. I smell it. It comes on down. It's horrible. Charles County stands more to gain from the Potomac River and Mattawoman fisheries than any other county in Maryland and Virginia because of Smallwood State Park. And by the way, the Navy threatened to take Smallwood State Park away from us at one time. And it was us that fought to keep it. And we did. And you know the benefactors is Charles County. We're all benefactors from the Potomac River revival, and Mattawoman Creek is the jewel. Of all the Chesapeake Bay tributaries, none come even close to what she offers you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Penrod. Mr. Wilkerson, and could we have Mr. Waring? Well, I'm trying to get the neutral line. But I'm not neutral. I know. We're just hang tight, Mr. Ulmer. We're going to get to you next. It's a little confusing. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Wilkerson.
Yes, I'm Larry A. Wilkerson of Waldorf, Maryland. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed an honor and a privilege to be allowed to speak briefly this evening from this